Ladies and gentlemen, football fans, football lovers, today. Zambia versus Morocco. Let me guess. We are winning today. Now, for us to win, we need to do mathematics. Okay? We need to do mathematics. So now we are going to determine how many goals, the goals that will come out to determine who is going to win. So here is the calculations for us to know if Zambia is going to win or Zambia is going to lose, or it will come draw. Are we together? Yes. So here we are saying today's match, 29th of what? December 2025. Okay. So Zambia versus Morocco. Yes. Simple mathematics. Will determine who is the winner and who is the champion for today's match. So we are saying, sorry, actually I'm using the permanent marker. I don't have this whiteboard mark, and I don't have eraser. But just know that we are going to do what is possible. So we are saying find Zambia versus Morocco. Find the goals between Zambia and Morocco to determine the what? The winner. To determine the winner. Okay? To determine the what? The winner. We need to find the goals first of all. Okay, that's the first thing. For us to determine who is going to win. Then, if Zambia is to win, when Zambia to win is equals to Morocco, okay? Morocco, then open bracket, there is Morocco minus what? 2. Are we together? Morocco minus 2. At the point when Morocco is equals to what? -1. Those are goals. Is equals to negative what? -1. When it is -1, it either Morocco doesn't have a goal or has a goal. Or Morocco is equals to 2. Either Morocco has 2 goals or, are we together? In that category, are we understanding? Yes. At the point that Morocco can have 0 goals to 2 goals. Okay? Remember, from this point, from this perspective, we are saying Morocco can have -1 goal. Then here we are saying Morocco is equals to what? 2. So here we are saying Morocco can have 2 goals or not. So now if we plot the graph, are we together? If we plot the graph, it is going to come like this. First of all, we are going to let Zambia is going to be is equals to, we are going to let Zambia be y. Are we together? So we go solution A. Solution for solutions. So let Zambia be y. Are we together? And Morocco be x. Are we together? So at this point, you are going to say Morocco is equals to x, Zambia is equals to what? Y. So from this perspective here, we are already forming the what? The coordinates. So if this is Morocco, so the question will be at this point, it will be Zambia, which is y, is equals to x, open bracket, x minus 2. Are we together? So we are saying this is Zambia, okay? And this is Morocco. Are we together? So this is what is happening here. So I want you to follow me very careful for us to determine. I want you to follow me very careful, brothers and sisters. Soccer fans, let's apply mathematics here to determine. We need to know who is going to win. Okay, simple mathematics. So I'm going to say Zambia, if we can plot a simple graph for us to understand what is happening here. I know some of you cannot understand mathematically, but to let you understand what is happening, let me draw the what? The graph. The graph will be like in this form. Right? So we say, let me get a simple ruler. Okay, so this is like a ruler. We want to draw like a graph to determine, to see truly. Okay, so there we'll do like this. Yes, we go. This is y. This is the x. So this is the Zambia. Okay, this is the Morocco. All right, so this is y, this is the x. Are we together? So we are saying if there's this coordinate here for Morocco. Are we together? There's this coordinate for Morocco, and there's this 2 coordinate for what? For Morocco. This is the intercept line. So we have the intercept, which is there, and then we are going to say when Morocco is equals to -1, there is what? -1. Are we together? Okay. Then we draw the what? The graph which is touching from this point here where the -1 is coming down. Yes. Wow, good. So we are going to name this one as we are going to draw like this to name the then so we can name them as these are goals. These are goals. So we can name them as B. This is B. Okay. This is what? A. Mathematically, we want to understand how Zambia is going to win. And the goals that will come out from this perspective will determine who is going to take the day. So we have this one here. So we're going to say let A be the goals. So we're going to say let A and B goals. Okay. B goals. All right. So remember we are saying we need to define the goals between Zambia and Morocco to determine who is going to do what? To win. Therefore, we move at this perspective, right? So we're going to use integrals, integration, infinite what? Integrations. That's what we're going to use at this moment for us to find what is happening there. So we'll say, okay, this is A. For us to find the goals, the first goals, the goals, are we together for A and B? So we'll say A is equals to the integrals. So remember, we have Morocco. When Morocco is equals to what? 0 there. When when x is equals to 0 there at this point, when Morocco is equals to what? -1 at that point. Then we say we get this equation, we open the bracket to say x is equals to x minus 2, close bracket. Are we together? So we can differentiate this one. All right. We can differentiate this one. We can multiply. We can say the integrals, right? Okay, so we can say this one, which is x times x, that to give us what? So the integrals of 0, -1, open bracket, we are going to have x to the power 2 minus 2x. Are we together? Minus 2x. Now, when you talk of the integrals, we are trying to take this equation from its original. Okay, so we're going to differentiate this one. Okay, so we say when differentiating this one, we are going to say x, whatever we do on top, also do it what? Down. So imagine that we are doing x, we are saying x here, we are going to divide in by the 2 which is on top there plus 1. So we say when you put 2 plus 1, there even also 2 plus 1. For us to take it back to where it came from before this thing, right? Before this one, yes. So we say there we are going to have 2x, which is 2. We are going to, let me do this in simpler term. We are going to say x to the power 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. Are we together? Okay, good. Minus. Okay, this is minus. Then 2x 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Okay, so this is what is happening, right? Okay, so this is what is happening. Then the 0 here will come this side. Then minus what? Minus 1 there. So from this point here, we can see that when you have 2 plus 1, that is be 3. Then 2 plus 1, it is 3. Then here 2 plus 1, that is 2. Now 2 plus 1 is 2. So here we are going to divide 2 into 2. That will give us what? 2. Okay. So we are moving slowly but sure. We are trying to understand the mathematical concept here. So we are saying, which is there we have this brackets, the so-called brackets. We are going to have x to the power 3 over 3 minus, which is x to the power 2. Okay, which is 0. This is these are limits. These are limits given. So therefore we say equals to. Then where there is x, we are going to replace with what? 0. Okay. Then where there is x, we are going to replace with what? 1. So where there is x, we are going to say x to the power 3. That will give us what? 0. X to the power 3 will give us what? 0. Then we divide by 3. Here. Are we together? So if you replace where the 0 is, you put where the x is, you put 0. That will give us what? It means 3 times 3, 0 times 3 times 0. That is should be 0. Okay. So okay. for the sake of learning, for those who want to understand, we'll say to the power 3 there, okay? Minus, which is the 0 to the power 2, okay? We are trying to dismantle this. Then minus, remember we are trying to subtract 10, which is, where is x at this point, we are going to replace with what? Negative 1. So we'll say negative 1 to the power 3, okay? Here, this is what is happening over, sorry, this 3 is supposed to be outside here. Are we together? Supposed to be outside. Therefore, there, which is minus, then this bracket is open for this part here. Where there is 1 there, we'll say negative 1 to the power 2. Okay, close bracket. We move. We are moving slowly but sure. Okay, so if you multiply, if you square this, if you have 0 to the power 3, that is still be 0. Then minus 30 will give us what? 0. Are we together? Then minus this one here, it will give us negative 1 divided by 3. That will give us what? 1. So if you do the calculations properly here at this point, you are going to have, which is open bracket, you are going to have negative 1 over 3 minus 1. Are we together? So if you find, so we are going slowly but sure. So if you have this one here, we can find the simplest term, which is the common denominator. The common denominator, we will balance up the equation or the fraction. We are going to have 3 down there, then 3 times 1. 3 times, how many times can 3 go into 3? That is 1. 3 times 1, that will give us what? Negative 1. So we are trying to find out the number there, and that will give us what? There, if you say, up, down here to be 3, how many times can 3 go into 3? 1. 3 times negative 1, that is negative 1. Are we together? Then here, there is 1. 1 into 3, that is 3. 3 times 1, that will give us negative what? 3. Are we together? Over 3. Tulipamozi? Okay, we are together in good. Na chinyanja tumafakama, kulipe vuto. Yes. So 0 here, to 0 just remain. Then this one will give us negative 4 over 3. So these are the goals. For A. For this part of Zambia, there are goals, which is negative 4. Are we together? Negative 4 over what? 3. These are goals. Remember, these are what? Goals. Goals. Good. Good. Now, let us find the second part, which is B. Okay? The second part, which is B here. How many goals for this part here? Remember, this is Morocco. This part is what? Morocco. Okay? Then the upper part is what? Zambia. Okay, so we are going to say what? You do the same thing that we did at this point here, whereby we say is equals to the integrals, which is where we are going to put 2 here, 0. Are we together? We open up. Now, since we did this part, you understood where this one is coming from this point here. We understood. So I'm just going to get this one, then I replace it there, so that to avoid time, to waste much of your time, we're going to say x to the power 2 minus 2x, close bracket, the x there. Are we together? I believe you are paying particular attention. We want to know. So automatically at this point, we've determined that Zambia has got the percentage of having 2 goals. It is not possible from this point. It is not possible. It can even have 1 or less. Are we together? 1 or 0. That is the meaning of this point here. So this one you can even simplify it. You can have what? You can it is 1 negative 1 over 3. So this could be the goals. Are we together? There we move. So we have this point. At this point here, we are now going to find for B. Remember, we're trying to find the B to find what? The goals of A and B. So at this point, you are going to say, we determine again the same way we did to differentiate at this point here to the integrals, to take it back to its original equation. We are going to divide the 2. We are going to say 2 plus 1. Even here, 2 plus 1. There, which is x plus 1, even also x plus 1. So we move at this point. Okay, the integrals 2. So we can okay, before we move the integrals, okay, imagine that this integrals has gone. Okay, it is like this part time. So we have 2x, x to the power x plus 1 of x there, 2x plus 1, then here, which is 2 plus 1 minus 2 x 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Okay, we have 2 0. Are we together? Hopefully we are moving together. Yes. So at this point here, we're going to have 2, sorry. We are going to have the 3. This is, let's say this is x, okay, to the power 3 over, which is 3. Are we together? Yes. Minus, which is 2x to the power 2 over 2. So these 2 go and the 2 go, okay? Yes. Which is 2, 0. There you have the 2. These are limits given, right? These are limits given. So we are saying equals. At this point, we are going to say where there is x, we are going to replace with what? With 2. And where there is x, we are going to replace what? With 0. So here we say 2 to the power 3 over 3 minus, which is 2, open bracket. Sorry, we have 2 to the power 2 there. The bracket is not 4 over. I mean, this it has no over because of the 2 has gone there. Are we together? Okay. Then we are trying to let go of the what? The thing there. Then we replace where there is x, we put what? To the power 3. There we put 0, which is minus over 3 divided by, which is there we have got the 2, which is to remain just like that. Okay. Yes, good. So at this point here, we'll be able to see what is happening. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is a true the calculation. So we'll determine, is Zambia going to win or lose, or is Zambia going to become the champion? Fans, please take your heart. Okay. So here we move. So remember the 2 to the power 3. That will give us what? 8. Okay. That will give us what? 8 over 3 minus 2 to the power 2, which is 4. Are we together? Minus 0 to the power 3, that will give us 0. Then minus, that will still be what? Are we together? That will give us what? 0 at that moment in time. So automatically, this one is still be what? 0. Okay? You will still at what? Be 0. Are we together? Because if you divide by 0 to the power 3, that will be 0 minus 0 to the power 3 there. It will give us what? Still be what? 0. Okay, so at this moment we can balance up the what? The equation. We can say this is, we can balance up the equation whereby we say, okay, we find the common denominator, which is 3. How many times can 3 go into 3? Which is 1. 1 times 8, that will give us what? 8. Okay, minus. How many times can 3 go? Remember there's 1 here. We put 1 to balance up the fraction. There's 1. How many times can 1 go in? Remember, imagine that there's a denominator here which is 3. The common denominator which is 3. Then how many times can 1 go into 3? That is 3. 3 times 4, 12. So we have 12 over 3. Alright. So we can subtract 8 minus 12. That will give us negative what? Negative 4 over 3. So here we are saying that the goals for B, that is negative 4 over what? 3. So we want to know, these are goals. These are goals. So now to find the total goals, total goals, to determine who is going to win. So total goals. So automatically we know that Zambia is going to have either 1 goal, -1 goal, -1 or -1 as a whole number, or -4 over 3. Okay, 3/3 or 3/4. Okay, so we are saying here total goals, we are saying for A and B. Are we together? So for A, total goals A plus B. Okay, so we can continue at this moment here. We can continue, ladies and gentlemen, fans of Zambian football. So there is A. What is the goal for A? Which is -4. -4 over 3. Minus. What is the goal for what? For B. For B is what? -4 as well. So we open the bracket, -4 over 3, close bracket there. So if you multiply negative times negative, that will give us what? Positive. We have 4 over 3. Here we have -4 over what? 3. So let us find the common denominator. The common denominator is what? 3. So we have 3. How many times can 3 go into 3? 1. 1 times -4, that is -4 plus. How many times can 3 go into 3? 1. 1 times 4, that is 4. Okay, so 4 minus 4, that is 0. Okay, that is 0 over 3. How many times can 3 go into 0? 0. So there will be no go. No go. There will be no go in the match between Zambia and Morocco. Morocco, no go. No go. There will be no go because here it's what? 0. There will be no go. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, from this point here where we've come from, you'll be able to understand. Those who understand mathematics, you'll be able to know. I was just thinking to say, can Zambia win? Can Morocco win? Now it is practically what? Impossible. So this is what is happening here. So Zambia, yeah, I really don't know where we are reaching. So please, if you want more calculations on the aspect of who is going to win and is going to take the match, come through. Come to Africa, my friend. I'm going to help you through. Bring your children here. They will never fail mathematics. Bring them here. Are we together? Find me on you can find me anywhere because I'm cookable. Just Google. I love you guys. Please follow my channel. Follow me. Follow Afmita. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Thank you for your time.